it's now over 20, yes, over 25 years that I'm directing film. I did not intend to be a filmmaker. I wanted to be a journalist, but it turned out bad. I became a film director. I never planned to have a career as a filmmaker. It's something that happened because I was surrounded by friends and I had good time doing film, so I keep on doing it. Basically, the film that I direct are the film that I try to direct film that I haven't write, and it was very difficult for me. So rapidly I discovered that it would be easy if I wrote my own script, my own. It's easier for me to go on a set and direct if I write the script. I started with shorts. I did something like 5 shorts film. Then I made my first one, Postmortem. I had no expectation, and then suddenly it gathered something, lots of prize all over the world. And then suddenly there was some pressure on me to make another one. So it started like that, basically. But now I do fiction film, but I also switch to, when I'm tired, I also switch to documentary. I love doing documentary as well, because it's like, for me, it's like going back to school. I like it. There's a topic, you don't know too much about it, and for 1 year, you like dig yourself. You go in that subject, and you become a specialist in that. It's like searching, doing some research. So I love documentary. I did some television series as well, and by accident I directed theater play. And now I think that I would like to do that theater. I try to not think about that, but I would be lying if I'd say it didn't affect me, the pressure of the expectation of the people, of the viewer, of the producer, of the industry. I would be lying if I tell you that it didn't affect me. But in another way, I think that being scared is not a good creative matter. It's not good creatively being scared. And trying to please is not good at all. It's not good either. If you're trying to please, it will show in your writing, and you become like, you'll do some comment on dit tiède? Quelque chose qui n'a pas de goût. Tasteless. It will be tasteless. Since I never considered filmmaking to make money, to earn my life, it was easier, because I don't have a super high standard way of living. You know, I'm a normal guy. I ride a bike, I go fishing, I do barbecue with my friend, plus I do cinema. So I'm not the kind of guy who have a swimming pool and mistress, and so there was no pressure for me to make film. I mean to earn money. Now I'm 52. It's different. It's a bit different, and but as I often say, you're as good as your last film. If you do well with your last film, people will let you do another one. So there's always this pressure. It's maybe a little bit selfish. I don't know what I'll be without telling story, without doing. I don't know who I will be without. I don't know where it comes from. This F word, necessity, to make film. It's in me. It's something that never leaves me from the morning to night. The moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, I'm always thinking about that. And if I try to do something else, it comes back to me. It's haunting me. So that's the necessity. But in another way, I think that also that it's maybe presumptuous, but I think that I have things to say for my society. I have a voice for my people. I have a certain talent, and I use it. My topics always come often from my observation. I got this discipline each morning that I write the newspaper, not only from Canada. I read also The Guardian and Libération from France. I think a filmmaker needs antenna to try to catch the moment of the spirit of the moment of a society. You're a transmitter when you're a filmmaker. So I don't know where it comes from. It comes from my observation. Like Postmortem was a small article that I read in the newspaper. It was something that happened in Romania. I decided to make a story in Montreal out of that. A Gas Bar Blues was from my childhood, but it was also a way to pay tribute to the hard-working people. Bad Seeds, it's from observation that I realized that if you go in the country outside the big city in Quebec, you will see a lot of people that earn their life by growing weeds, and they don't feel they don't see themselves as a criminal. They do it because they're struggling, and they have the feeling that they has been forgotten by the big city. So they say, let us live on our territory as we want to live on our territory.